is coming up. They have 3 hits today, but they're behind by 1 here in this winter bracket game. Both of these teams undefeated, just the second game that New York has played. Winner will play Saturday at 2 Eastern on ESPN. The loser will play an elimination game tomorrow against Connecticut. That'll be at 7 Eastern on ESPN2. We're getting set for the second time through the order for New York.
It's always more awkward to do those cheers like in a small group and in a big group, like what we saw, the hungry for hits, like in the dugout. It just feels right, it's energy, but it's tough to do those cheers just, you know, in front of the camera one-on-one.
Under the lights.
Yeah, under the lights.
Just the 2 of you.
One screaming behind you.
I think they did well.
They did do well.
Yeah. Alexis Fontana walked in the first. Her favorite subject is math.
Big inning for New York with the top of the lineup coming up, down by 1 run.
Their only run coming across via a wild pitch. It scored Olivia Feldman in the first inning.
And think about how important that play is now that they made the play home, cut down a run when actually Alexis Fontana was trying to score. A good throw home, a good tag. Why they still have the lead.
Meanwhile, Brianna Sanchez looking well in this circle. She has retired 6 straight after 4 of the first 6 New York batters reached.
That's why it's so important for New York to try and put something together now. These are the hitters that are coming up that saw her better, took a walk, got some hits, put the ball hard in play. Yeah, Sanchez with just the 1 strikeout, but the defense behind her.
Let's take you, and then Samantha takes it. All right, you go with that?
Yeah.
I think we got the tail end of it, but I'm guessing that she's going to take this pitch right here in a 3-1 count. Try to draw a walk, and she did the first at bat.
It works. 2 walks today for Alexis Fontana. Here's a look at our bracket. So the winner of this game goes straight to Saturday. The loser will play Connecticut tomorrow at 7 Eastern on ESPN2. That game against Connecticut will be an elimination game. Now Olivia Feldman, she singled in the first. Since then has entered the circle to pitch. An Alabama Crimson Tide softball fan. They made it back to the World Series this year with Montana Fouts. Ball 3 coming in from Brianna Sanchez, and Davis wants to go out and talk to her pitcher.
Yeah, she knows the importance of what's going on right now and the fact that she's struggling to find the strike zone at the moment, giving her some encouragement. She has thrown equal amount of balls as she has strikes, so 60 pitches total that Brianna Sanchez has thrown today. Important inning. Can't stress it enough with where New York is at in their lineup.
And the tying run at first. Strike 1. Ooh. Runner going. The ball goes to the outfield. In the scoring position is Alexis Fontana.
I think there's a little confusion on that Fontana. It's a good thing that she was safe. That ball actually looked like it had short hopped in. So I think that's why she was taken off. Thought it was ball 4? Yeah.
I think Olivia Feldman thought it was ball 4 too, because she started walking towards first base. But now full count.
It's one hit away from tying up this game.
Rodriguez. Runner to third.
Good piece of base running by Santana to make sure that Rodriguez is going to make that throw over to first. You can see she gets a good lead. She watches immediately and takes off on the throw over for Rodriguez, picking up the out, the force out at first. But Fontana is going to advance to third. Opportunity here for New York to try to tie this game up.
And they love that they have Sienna Urker at the plate right now. Remember, she had a really nice hit to center. It was caught by Yadilis Rosado, but made good contact.
Still looking for her first hit here, but you know how the game can go sometimes. You can hit the ball so hard, 3 at-bats that you have in a game and go 0 for 3, and then other times you can just get lucky and some hits fall for you, but Sienna Urker has seen the ball well, and outfield is playing her way back because of her power.
I think she's one of the tallest athletes here at 5'9". One tying run at third.
A little bit of a shift on for Puerto Rico. Rodriguez, the shortstop in the 5-6 hole. Rodriguez, the second baseman, is a little bit more up the middle. It's a good eye. If I'm Brianna Sanchez, I know that she hasn't had the best command in this inning, but I'm not giving Sienna Urker anything too close to drive with first base open. Most power on the team.
Into the dirt for ball 4, and now it becomes the old first and third situation.
Nieves called timeout for the home plate umpire and is going to bring in the entire infield. Again, a leader for this Puerto Rico team.
And just a chance for Nieves and the infield to talk it over. Remember where the play is. What are we doing? First and third, 1 out.
Well, we've seen earlier in this tournament, in this particular situation, first and third, Puerto Rico is not afraid to throw down to try to get that runner advancing. Now, granted, that's at times with 2 outs, more out here, so we're going to need to be careful. Fontana could run on any throw down. If it goes through to second base, it's always important for those middle infielders to decide who's going to the bag, who's going to cut. Or do you throw down to third? We'll see what manager Carlos says to his team.
Ya hemos enviado saludos, ya hemos enviado un montón de cosas, ahora estamos jugando juegos duros, grandes y estamos compitiendo, o sea, pero ahora vamos a tomar una decisión difícil. Estamos en la 4ª entrada, los del empate están en tercera y ellos tienen buenas bateadoras. Si batean, jugamos doble play rápido, por segunda tocan la jugadora y tira. Oye, pero lo que ellos vienen es a tratar de robar base. Dili, no tires tan rápido para allá. Cuando haz lo mismo que ellos hacen, se va para segunda, hace fake para tercera y después tira para segunda. No. Haz fake. Cuando vuelve otra vez, que ya hace fake para tercera, entonces tiramos a segunda y tú le das out. Y luego de eso, ella va a hacer fake para tercera. Y después del fake para tercera, tira a segunda. El caso va a ser fake para tercera y tira a segunda. Y tú le das el out. Y después viene el pajón. Vamos.
Tying run at third, go-ahead run at first for Abby Long. There goes goes the runner. Nieves is going to fake the throw and try to fade that runner from forward.
Yeah, it looked like with the way that Nieves reacted, she was going to fake the throw to second and then actually try to pick off at third. But there was nobody covering, so she couldn't make that throw. But with the way that she just looked disappointed when she went to throw to third, that's what it kind of tells me.
To Carla Rodriguez, she's trying to go home. Nieves to Rodriguez, who's just going to go after the runner and make the tag. Saves her run from scoring. Kaniska Rodriguez running all over the infield.
That is the second time in this game that Alexis Fontana has tried to score, but Puerto Rico has denied her and New York. Got the picker in the worst spot to have it in, but it was well played for the out. The second out of the setting. Yeah, and Archer did not advance from second over to third. So a little bit of a mishap for New York, not getting both the runners in the scoring position is so important. If a runner in front of you gets in a rundown to advance to the next bag, keep your foot off, and you can step on once they are out.
So they're going to use a courtesy runner here for the catcher because there is 2 outs. You can do that for the catcher or the pitcher with 2 outs. So Alexis Fontana is the last time that wasn't the pitcher, Olivia Feldman. So she will come out and run for Sienna Berger.
Maybe she'll try to score again. I mean, maybe 3rd time's a charm for Alexis Fontana on the base pass.
We shall see. Kylie Longero, tying run at second, 2 outs. Takes the first pitch to center. Rosario charging. In New York, another opportunity. They couldn't bring those runners home. Great defense from Team Puerto Rico. Let's take a look at our game track. It's brought to you by Geico, and the scoring, well, it started right there in the first inning. An RBI single from Yadilis Figueroa to help put Puerto Rico up by 1, and then Carla Rodriguez following her up. And New York's had chances, but haven't been able to bring around those runners.
Yeah, they have had multiple chances, but the team that has scored first at the World Series has just really grabbed all the momentum early. And for Puerto Rico, that first inning, leadoff double by Rodriguez, and then a couple more hits that drove in runs by Figueroa and another Rodriguez, and that's why they have the lead. And good defense shutting down Alexis Fontana.
Teams that score first in the World Series, 13-2 this year.
Puerto Rico defending it. A couple of those plays, as you mentioned, Amanda, at home. But, Sanchez has done a very good job of making sure that New York is not hitting the ball, or getting the ball into the green. She hasn't given up a hit since the second inning, and so now it gives her offense an opportunity to try to put more runs up on the board.
They're calling that foul. This is Yadilis Figueroa that had the RBI single, put the first run on the board for Puerto Rico in the first inning. Pop up. Center coming in, Jocelyn Vandenberg. Just a highlight reel.
Yes. Jocelyn Vandenberg has been strong this entire Little League tournament at regionals here at the Little League World Series. She has the ability to get underneath the ball. A very good first step, not afraid to go to her knees, not afraid to lay out and dive. Nice catch coming in on a ball. It looked like it was going to drop. It did look like it was going to drop. And another one of those defenders who's normally a shortstop that had to move to the outfield.
Look, Jocelyn had a play earlier in the week that was number 9 the next day on SportsCenter Top 10. She had a catch in the outfield.
Usually comes up and does the super man, woman.
Yep.
Showing the S on her chest. That is her thing. That is what she did. She threw out a girl at the plate, or threw a girl out at the plate in the state championship game too. So it's a good defensive plays this summer.
Here's Carla Rodriguez. Olivia Feldman makes it 2-2. Feldman took over pitching duties in the fourth from Alexis Fontana. And Rodriguez will walk. Everyone's favorite time now, Chris, the joke of the day.
Yes, this one comes courtesy of Emerson Moore. Why is the Ferris wheel good at networking?
Something about...
Because it always comes back around. We asked these ladies on all their questionnaires to give a joke, and they're getting much better throughout the years.
They definitely are. Oniris Viafanye, scooped by Mia Victor, 2 down. And it's one of my favorite lines in the questionnaire, which I did not read this year, so that the jokes wouldn't be spoiled.
What this play by Mia Victor, another high fly ball that easily could have landed. She could have been nervous about Emerson Moore, the right fielder, running into her, but she stuck with it. She knew that New York needed to make a play right there with a runner on for that second out. Drop step, going back over the shoulder, but nice.
Tough catches.
Yes.
Yeah, really good athletic ability. Love to see that.
Janelle Santana, there goes Figueroa. Water safe.
Good throw down by Erker. Fontana coming across.
I thought the tag got there first.
Yeah.
And
The ball's definitely there first.
New York
Yeah,
is
looked
going
like
to
it was on the
challenge
knee.
this. Yeah. Right there.
Yep.
Yep.
Jocelyn Vandenberg too was right there, the center fielder, thinking, "Oh yeah, we got her." And I think this is going to be overturned. What a throw by Sienna Erker. Yep. She looks out.
Yeah.
We talked about our catchers at the beginning of this game and how good of arms that they have back behind the plate. That throw is exactly where it needed to be. Good tag by Fontana to go straight down. I think this one should get overturned.
Well, Puerto Rico was just singing happy birthday, and now the New York team is talking to them in the dugout.
And Cassie Van Skyler kind of looking over to the dugout, communicating with them, and the whole New York team looked like they were looking that way, trying to figure out what's going on.
So they do throw out Sienna Erker with the toss to catch the runner. Going to the bottom of the fifth when we come back. Their Southwest sticker on our bracket. They have advanced to Saturday's semifinals. We don't know who they'll play yet. We're going to see both North Carolina teams battle tomorrow.
Good one.
That'll be at 4 Eastern on ESPN2. Courtney Lyle, Amanda Scarborough, Michelle Smith, and of course Chris Button with you. We'll be with you all the way through our championship game on Sunday at 3 Eastern on ABC.
That North Carolina game tomorrow should be a packed house. North Carolina versus North Carolina, and Texas actually beat both of those teams. So whoever wins, I'm sure, wants another chance at Texas to beat them after knocking into the elimination bracket.
And look, if you're in the Greenville, North Carolina area, PSA, get here early, bring your own chair.
That's right. Lots of good spots to watch the game.
Yes. Up on the berm, in the stands. I think Amanda would be over there on the bench with that golden retriever. Look at Brown getting it past the shortstop. Hard hit ball. Second hit of the game for Emma Brown getting it done. She had a leadoff hit in the second. How about here, leadoff in the bottom of the fifth? This is a big one. She's going to mash this ball right at Rodriguez. It's going to get through. This is just well struck, full extension, and that's why that ball just exploded off the bat, Amanda. Yeah, New York has gotten their leadoff hitter on in 4 of the 5 innings and has only scored 1 run. That was back in the first inning. Put themselves in a position to, but can't quite get a run across. Yeah, that 1 run scoring was on a wild pitch. That one pops in. Nieves having to hustle and allows Emma Brown to move into scoring position. She'll advance on a wild pitch. Van Skyler now. Gets away again. And Emma Brown stayed at second. That's where it's important as a base runner. You have to look at your coaches or listen for your coaches, even if you don't know where the ball's at. I think she was saying I couldn't see where the ball was at. That's a big break for Puerto Rico. Yeah, that would have put the tying run at third. Right now it's at second. Well, and I will say too, this backstop has a really bouncy give to it, to where when balls come back, they come back to the catcher really quickly too. And I think they just have a lot of respect for the arm of Nieves back behind the plate, just not wanting to take any chances. Like if it goes anywhere near Nieves, you just don't want to get thrown out by her because of how good of an arm that she has. Yeah, she has proven, you better think twice about any risky steal. A really big presence back behind the plate. Sanchez starting to struggle around the zone a little bit. You can see her looking into the dugout. Three balls and a strike to Van Skyler. But Brianna Sanchez off the bat. Good execution by Cassie Van Skyler to put that front down. Squared early, made sure she got it down, and then Sanchez, her throw pulls Villafane off of first base, and it just gets behind her. It'll go down as an error, and now New York has runners at the corners with nobody out. And out comes Carlos Leon Sigranez.
Good if you would have went on the wild pitch before, right? So you already messed up. What's the big deal if we mess up again? It's just, hey, what's up? Hey, great job. Right? Now I'm going to take care of you. We're not going on this pitch. We're going to figure it out later, okay? We're going to tie the game first. My thing is, can you bunt it to first base? Right?
Ian, why are you going to cry? Don't keep screaming at me.
Sometimes help. Don't put that on ESPN. He'll love it. Oh, he said my name. Hey, what do you want to do? You want to get up there and hit this girl? Get a ground ball? We got a ground ball on you?
You got this, Eden. You got this, girl.
What do you feel more comfortable? Getting the bunt down the first and hitting the ground ball?
Whatever.
I put the first one down. Only strike. Bunt towards first. Okay.
Little pep talk for Eden Tesserere. Taking a pitch on the outer half, but she's aggressive. First pitch swinging, knowing that Sanchez is probably going to want to try to get ahead.
drives that ball right through the infield, ties up this game. Wow. You'll love to see it. A quick pep talk worked for Eaton. And Emma Brown, look at that excitement from her too. I haven't seen a lot of that, but this scored the game-tying run. That's Eaton's first hit of the World Series. And it ties up this game. Ava Rios now with 2 on. The go-ahead run at second. Foul ball. If you remember too, they played a really close game in the state championship game. They won 2-1. And Emma Brown was the one that led off the inning with a triple and then scored on a throwing error in that game. So Emma Brown, a big spark for this offense for New York, doing it again and playmaker. They started this inning with the single, advance to second on the wild pitch and then to third on the error. And then scoring off the bat of Eden Tesserere. That was the moment that manager Eaton talked about how he just remembers the parents going absolutely insane. One of his favorite memories from the summer and coaching Little League was that moment when they tied it up. 1-2 to Rios. Pops up, both runners move. She doesn't know where the ball is. She doesn't know where the ball is. New York's trying to go ahead. Safe. New York takes the lead. Wow, and this is where communication is so important. Neves was not sure where the ball was, and none of her teammates were coming in to try and tell her it's back behind you. You can see this ball's going to get through, get away from her. It hits the umpire, and she's not quite sure where it is. This is where you've got to really be communicating. And how about New York being just smart? And Skylar is going to see that Puerto Rico not able to identify the ball and is going to come home to take the lead. The tables have turned. Did that hit her? It looked like it. Looked like it came really close to hitting her. Just bounced just over her foot. Over that back foot there. The dirt from the bounce hit her, but not the ball. Rios will walk to put him on first and third. New York